Everyone, Riso here. Welcome to a new series that I call Scrap Steam Locos of Britain. In this series, we will look at steam locomotives that did not make it into preservation. Most of these will be standard gauge and be owned by a pre-grouping railway company, one of the big four railway companies, and or British Railways. While most of these will be getting a new build member of their class, the others will be scrapped and remain scrapped. Here we go. Our first episode is on the Great Central Railway Class 8 460s. In 1902, the Great Central Railway introduced a new fast fish train out of Grimsby docks. For this duty, John Robinson introduced special vans with bogies to carry the fish. At the same time, Robinson introduced what would become the first 460 on the GCR. The Class 8s had a 180 pounds per square inch, 4-foot 9-inch boiler with a Belpaire firebox, two 19 by 26 inch outside cylinders, and 6-foot 1-inch driving wheels, resulting in 19,672 pounds of tractive effort. The boiler and cylinders were also interchangeable with the 8A080s. These locomotives were designed to haul TransPennine coal trains. The firebox depth was also different, as the 8As had a deeper firebox, making them more free steaming. But that's not to say that the Class 8s were bad locomotives, as they helped to pave the way for other 460 designs on the GCR and a fleet of 442 Atlantics in 1903. In total, there were 14 members of the class, built in two batches in 1902 and 1904, respectively. The first 6, built by Nielsen and Company in Glasgow, were numbered 1067 to 1072. The other batch of 8, built by Bayer Peacock and Company in Manchester in 1904, were numbered 180 to 187. Initially, the class was fitted with 3,250-gallon tenders. However, from 1903, long-distance traffic became common on the GCR, and when coupled with a shallow firebox, this made the Class 8s very high on coal consumption. In 1905, Robinson introduced a 4,000-gallon tender. These were larger and fitted with water scoops. These collected water from special track pans called water troughs. This allowed trains to run distances without stopping for much longer. Between 1905 and 1926, the swapping of tenders took place, with number 181 becoming the last member to receive a larger tender. The first 6 members were allocated to Grimsby and Needson for the new fish service, where they earned the nickname Fish Engines. The other batch of 8 was sent to Leicester, where they were commonly used on express passenger trains between Gorton and Marylebone. The class survived intact into LNER days. In 1923, number 184 was rebuilt with a Diagram 15 boiler, the same boiler used on the 8B Atlantics, 8C 460s, 8F 460s, 8H 084 tanks, and 8K 280s. This was 3 inches larger in diameter than the Diagram 17 boiler used on the Class 8s and 8As, as mentioned earlier. These classes became the C4s, B18s, B4s, S1s, O4s, and Q4s respectively. The boiler was also fitted with superheating and a deeper firebox. In order to clear the rear axle, the Diagram 15 boiler was pitched 9.5 inches high. Starting in 1926, the B5s were rebuilt with superheating. In 1927, number 5184, as she was now known, was rebuilt with a superheated Diagram 17 boiler. The last member was superheated in 1936. Between 1926 1937, 7 members were rebuilt with 21 by 26-inch cylinders and 10-inch diameter piston valves as fitted to the O4s. This provided 24,031 pounds of tractive effort. At the time of the grouping, the B4s were allocated to Mexborough, Gorton, and Immingham. The Mexborough engines were used to haul fifth trains to Banbury. In 1924, they moved to Doncaster. Other allocations include Lincoln and Woodford. Here they worked stopping passenger trains, fish trains, and as station pilots at Lincoln Central. The first withdrawal was number 6070 from Lincoln on the 6th of March, 1939. During World War II, the rest of the class was allocated to Mexborough, but 3 were temporarily based at Sheffield. Their duties include wartime traffic around Sheffield, which they were said to have handled with relative ease, and as bankers between Wath and Deptford Bridge. Under Edward Thompson's scheme, the B5s were renumbered to 1678 to 1690. After the LNER standardization plan was put into action, however, it became clear that the days the B5s were numbered. Following the introduction of Thompson's B1s in 1945, the B5s were reassigned to work around Trafford Park and Lincoln, whilst the Deptford Bridge bankers remained. Withdrawal started in 1947 with 6 members going. The remaining 7 members survived into British Railways ownership, but none received the British Railways numbers. 4 were withdrawn in 1948. The following year, 2 more were withdrawn, and the last member, number 61686, was finally withdrawn on the 12th of June 1950, being cut up at Gorton 3 months later. We hope you enjoyed this video, and this was also inspired by Locomotives of Great Britain by Rail, Air, Land, and Sea. A link to his channel will be in the description below. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you have a good day or a good night, and feel free to tune in next time when we talk about the Furness Railway D5s. That is all. Well, goodbye.